Going on YouTube? Eric here with another segment of Alright, what's going on, guys? I tried to make it so the video is wider and doesn't go like this, but I did it on an iPad, and when I went to send it to my phone, it just said it was too large and blah blah blah. And I really don't know why my phone, like, if I turn it sideways so it films sideways, when I upload it, it will just turn right back up or go upside down, or I don't know what the fuck's wrong with it, but had a little rage. I'm over it. Let's get to it. Welcome. First things first, thoughts and prayers go out to all the Vegas victims. Crazy event. And I just pray that everybody's okay. Well, the people that are injured are okay and everything. All right, another huge win for Buffalo in Atlanta, taking down the reigning NFC champions. That's it, baby. And to top it all off, Gilmore fucks up for the Patriots and loses the game for the Patriots. Gotta love seeing the Pats go 2-2, third in the AFC East. Buffalo moved up to 7th in the power rankings, first time in top 10 in like 30 years. Did you guys see Antonio Brown being a little bitch? I mean, I lost respect for McCoy because of the whole not even taking a knee during the anthem, but at least he's a team player, man. He talks about how he doesn't care how we win, like if they use him or not, as long as we get the win. But Antonio Brown only gets 40 yards. He starts throwing water coolers. You see the Patriots plane? You want to see it? There it is. Dirty. Anyways, I don't know if you can see it too well with the fucking screen like this. The Titans signed Brandon Weeden. It's a little weird. You know what's weird about that is Carr and Mariota both have been hurt on the same day 2 years in a row. Illuminati? Who knows? And Mike Glennon was benched finally. All that money just sitting on your bench. Trubisky gets to start this week. I don't think it's going to help him at all, but he gets to start. Fantasy update, I won again, 2-2. Only change up I did was traded Brandon Marshall for Marquise Lee because Brandon Marshall is trash like Gilmore. And I know Marquise Lee is kind of hurt, but I put him in my lineup. Got to get those 3 wins in a row. Let's get to my top 5 picks, or week 5 picks. Right off the bat tonight, I'm taking the Bucs at home over the Patriots. I know it's rare for the Patriots to lose 2 in a row. It probably hasn't happened in a while, but their secondary is horrible. Winston and Evans are amazing. Look for the Bucs to put Patriots under 500. That'd be great. That'd be just a early Christmas present. I like the Eagles at home over Arizona. I don't know what's going on with Arizona. They're 2-2, lost the games they should have won the games should have blah blah blah. But the Eagles started off this hot last year and kind of tanked. But I think they're gonna do a little better this year. Wentz is, pretty hot. He's got some good receivers, and hand the ball off to Blunt. Let him run it. You saw what he did last week. Keep giving it to him, baby. Steelers at home over Jacksonville. I feel like the Steelers have some problems, and we're not really addressing them. The first week we start seeing how Bell is sucking ass. Second week and third we're talking about the anthem, and now Antonio Brown's throwing a bitch fit. They might start falling apart, but not against Jacksonville this week. Steelers win. Titans over Miami in Miami. Mariota or not, Miami has Cutler. Game over. Titans win. Most boring game ever. These 2 next games are pretty boring. I'm taking the Giants over the Chargers, probably just because they're at home. But that still might not work. But I'm gonna have to go. You don't know what to do with these guys. I'm taking the Giants. Same with the Colts at the 49ers. Colts are home. They put up a fight, and I don't think 49ers can fight back. So I'm taking the Colts over the 49ers. Obviously, I'm taking the Bills over the Bengals. Let's keep it rolling. We lost Matthews, but not the biggest hit. And we lost Humbar, who is a pretty big hit. He's like top 3 in tackles this year. So we'll see how that goes with Andy Dalton starting to fire up with A.J. Green. I mean, it was just the Browns, but you can't underestimate any opponent except the Browns. Maybe the Chargers and the Giants and the 49ers. I don't know. Let's go. Speaking of the Jets and Browns, they face off this week. I'm taking back what I said about the Jets being worse than the Browns this year because obviously they're pulling some wins out of their ass. And I'm going to have to take the Jets in Cleveland over the Browns. Game of the week, I think, is Lions and Panthers. Lions are home. It's going to be a great game. And if the Panthers start to lead, you know for sure the Lions are going to win. But I'm taking the Lions over the Panthers. Next game, Ravens and Raiders. Carr's hurt. We all saw what happened last year when Carr was hurt. Although this year they have E.J. Manuel, it's not going to change up a thing. The Ravens are going to go to Oakland, and they're going to beat Oakland. And I don't wish this upon anybody, but I hope Carr is still out by the time they come to Buffalo. That'll help us out a little bit. But we're in Buffalo this year, so it's going to be a different story. Rams and Seahawks. This is going to be interesting. Seahawks have only won the last 2 out of 6 games against the Rams, and that was when they were shitty. Now they're actually starting to pick up and do good. I got to take the Rams at home over Seattle. Doing it. Rams. Packers and Cowboys. Is Elliott gay? He's got to be gay, right? A little gay? You don't wear those shirts unless you're gay. Whatever. Packers take the Cowboys down with or without a running back. You can throw the ball every damn play. Hell, they should. That's what might make them win even more. I'm taking the Packers, even without a running back. The whole last year and half this year, their running game hasn't been the strongest. So, Packers still take this one. The Chiefs and the Texans. The Texans are hot, but the Chiefs are hot. I'm taking the Chiefs over the Texans. I feel like they could probably make it past the first round of playoffs. I don't know about the Super Bowl. We'll see. I mean, they could. Who knows? Who knows this year? There's been some fucking wacky games this year. But I'm taking the Chiefs in Houston over the Texans. And Monday night is another Boar Fest. Taking the Vikings over the Bears in Chicago, even with the QB change. I don't think it's going to do anything. I don't know if Bradford's out or not. But with or without him, I think they can still take down the Bears. But the Vikings do have to watch out for Howard. They got to really, take him out because he could destroy them alone. All right, those are my picks. Let's take it over to Richie and Susan.
Hello, Eric. Man, I need a big week here, so I'm going to start right out the bat with the Giants over the Chargers. I know both teams haven't won a game yet, but I think the Giants at home can definitely put a beat down on the Chargers. You're right on this next game. The Panthers and Lions are definitely the game of the week, and I think the Panthers come out on top on this one. And for the last 2 games, I'm going to have to take the Patriots over the Bucks, simply because the Patriots, they're not going to lose 2 in a row. I can guarantee that. Week 1 they lost and they came back and just destroyed the Saints. So Patriots take the Bucks out tonight, and the Seahawks over the Rams. I'm going to go for it. I know they're in LA, but nobody shows up to those games, right? So the Seahawks take this one. All right, over to you, Susan, you stupid whore.
Thanks, Richie. I hope that rash clears up on your dick. Okay, right off the bat, I'm going to have to go against both of you. I'm taking the Chargers over the Giants. That's how much faith I have in Eli Manning. I'm going to have to agree with Eric on this next game. I'm taking the Lions over the Panthers, simply because I just don't want to see the Panthers win. For these last 2 games, I'm going to have to take the Patriots over the Bucks. I agree with Richie. There's no way they're losing 2 in a row. And then I'm going to have to take the Rams over the Seahawks. For everything Eric just said. Alright, back to you, Eric, and I apologize for picking Atlanta last week.
Alright, thanks guys. Thank you for watching. Sorry I rushed this. This is the second time I'm doing this video today because the whole camera sitch. But check me out on Twitter at EricSweitzer64. I'll be tweeting through the games like a madman, like I do every week. And like, subscribe, share. Let me know what you think about my picks. Let me know what you think if the Patriots are Dunskies or it's just a little hiccup and they're gonna probably make the fucking Super Bowl again. And let me know how you're if you guys have fantasy, let me know how you're doing. Let me know what your team's doing in the power rankings. Let's talk some football, guys. I will check you next next Wednesday or Thursday, depending on my week.